figure enthusiasts, and welcome to Scaled Affairs, where I will take a closer look on scale figures, price figures and Nendoroids alike. Before I start with this new format, I thought it would be appropriate if I introduce myself. So there will be no review this time, but on the other hand I will try to keep it brief. My name is Edetocek and I'm a figure photographer for over a decade now. Granted, I'm not the most active one and this new show will definitely not improve the quantity of my output. But since I'm coming from a video background, I still want to shoot and edit something in between of my regular figure photos. I did a similar project a couple years ago when I documented the making of my photos and also gave a little insight about the figures. It was kind of fun, but it also drained a lot of focus from the actual photo taking. So this time I will purely focus on figure reviews and don't mix the two things together. It goes without saying that I'm not an expert. I have no insights on how anime figures are produced or distributed. I'm just your average collector slash photographer who loves to work on creative projects. So please don't get mad at me if I mix up some details here or there or can't give you a fully deep dive analysis on every figure. And hey, maybe I will learn one thing or two myself once the series progress. Also, you might have noticed that I'm back to scripted content and rapid fire jump cuts. Believe me, it's better this way. Since English is not my native language, you don't want to hear me rambling around without a script. And also I can keep the episodes much shorter this way. The typical runtime for a Scaled Affairs episode will range from 4 to 6 minutes, depending on how elaborate the figure is. When I plotted this new format in my head, I was very concerned about the initial production value. I want to get it right from the get-go. Once I moved along, I quickly realized that this might not be possible and that this first couple episodes will not have this super high production value I originally intended. But on the plus side, there is now still much space to improve. Last but not least, please keep in mind that when I review or criticize a figure, I do it based on my personal experience as a photographer or simply a dude who buys a bunch of figures each year. So if I say something about a figure and you disagree, that's perfectly fine. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Hopefully the rest will come along once the series is running. I have already finished the pilot episode about Kurose Riku. You can watch it by clicking here. And if you're curious about this show, please stick around and subscribe to this brand new channel. As for now, take care and keep collecting those gorgeous figures.